And this is Vinat's Global Communications TV Weekly News Update. Easier to Pistol Chief, reporting for Vinat's Global Communications TV. We bring you verified, unfiltered, and unafresh stories from Nigeria, Africa, and the world. Stay with me after the short break for the headlines. And these are some of the trending headlines for the week. Fuel prices now averaging between 1,140 naira and 1,300 naira per liter at the pump in Nigeria as global oil market tensions escalate. Federal government plans evacuation of about 1,000 Nigerians from Iran amid Middle East conflict. Terror attacks intensify in northeast Nigeria as insurgent groups target military bases. Middle East war involving Iran, Israel, and the United States shakes global oil markets. And Nigeria's House of Representatives moves to amend the Electoral Act ahead of the 2027 elections. Fuel prices climbed rapidly this week, with petrol now selling between 1,140 naira and 1,300 naira per liter at the pump in many parts of Nigeria. Industry players say pricing reflects both global crude oil volatility and growing tensions in the Middle East. The rising cost of fuel is increasing living costs and pushing transportation fares higher in major cities. Many Nigerians fear the latest increase will further strain household budgets and add to inflationary pressures nationwide. Federal government has announced plans to evacuate about 1,000 Nigerians currently in Iran as conflict in the Middle East escalates. The situation involves rising military tensions between Israel, Iran, and the United States, raising fears of a wider regional conflict. Officials say diplomatic missions are coordinating evacuation efforts to ensure the safe return of Nigerians from the region. Security concerns remained high in Nigeria's northeast after military groups launched attacks on military installations. Insurgent groups including Boko Haram and Islamic State West African Province reportedly carried out coordinated assaults in Borno State and Yobe State. Earlier in the week, the Nigerian army also reported intense clashes with bandits in Katsina State, highlighting ongoing security challenges in the region. Middle East conflict shakes global oil markets internationally. The conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States continued to dominate global headlines. Airstrikes, drone attacks, and military operations across the Gulf region have raised concerns about possible wider conflict and disruptions to global energy supply routes through the Strait of Hormuz. Analysts warn that any disruption to these routes could increase global energy costs and deepen economic uncertainty worldwide. And Nigeria's House of Representatives has become discussion on proposed amendments to the Electoral Act. One of the key proposals includes stricter penalties for political actors involved in dual party membership, including a possible 10 million naira fine and jail term. Political observers say the move is part of preparations for the 2027 general elections as parties begin strategic planning and alignment. And that brings us to a wrap on this week's edition of VNet's Global Communications TV Weekly News Update. For more in-depth news analysis and reporting, stay connected with us on all our social media platforms. See you next week. Don't forget to always ask the hard questions. I am Isiajola Pistochi for VNet Global Communications TV. Bye for now.